What's up, Uke family? Marco here. Welcome back to another lesson. Today I'm going to show you how we can add musical elements to a melody to create a beautiful, simple, and lovely ukulele arrangement. Now we're going to be using the Minuet in G, which I posted a few weeks ago. I'm going to be reacting and breaking down each single section so that I can show you all the musical elements that I added to this simple melody. Now, of course, I already made a video where I show you how to play just the melody. Today, we're gonna add more and more elements to that melody. Now, I'm gonna position myself right here on the side so that we have space for the ukulele. Now, we're also gonna have the tab on screen because I think it's kind of easier. So let's just grab the tab and put it right here. And we're also gonna react to the video. So let's take the video and add it right here. You can watch these videos on my YouTube channel, guys. And remember that we are using a tenor ukulele with low G tuning. So low G, C, E, and A. And we are playing the Minuet in G in the key of C major, which was kind of easier to arrange. Now let's check the first section. Now, the first thing you notice is that the arrangement is very, very simple. There is a reason for that. We are proposing the melody for the very first time. We don't want to, play too many things right now. Let's keep it simple. We're just gonna strum one chord lightly. And look how controlled this strum is. I'm not going like a real strum. I'm actually plucking the strings slowly. And then the melody. Next chord. And we finish with literally just the melody. So I'm gonna strum the chord and then it's literally just the melody without any other chord. So I like to keep it simple, especially the first time. Now I'm gonna play the melody again and you'll see it already has way more elements. Let me just go back a little bit. Yeah, so as you can see now we have so it's the same melody. We're gonna play the chord, then the melody, but then we're gonna add these thirds, beautiful thirds, on the last two notes. I'm playing 1 and 2, and 3 and 4. And then we play a slightly different melody. We have the 4th string, the fret 4, before we actually play the F major chord. So different variation here as well. So we're gonna start with the chord and then the melody. But as soon as I play the last note of the melody, I'm gonna play the 3rd string open, which is gonna add so much more rhythm. It's just one note, but it's placed right there to add kind of a little bit of a push to the melody. So now we have even more thirds, more elements. So we have the chord and then the melody. And then we have the same melody, but this time we're gonna play these beautiful thirds. And again, there is the same rhythmic variation with this one note. So notice how important this fourth string is. It adds so much rhythm and color to the melody. And we strum the last chord, which is gonna end the first section. Now let's try the second section, which I think is really, really interesting. So the first thing you notice here is that there is some kind of a rhythmic thing that works really well. And we keep the same rhythmic idea for each one of these chords. So we always have the first note of the melody for each chord, and then we're going to play the bass right after. In this case, it's the third string. Now the second chord, we're going to have the first note of the G major chord, and then the bass right after. So then we have the A minor chord. We play the first note of the chord, and then the bass right after. Same thing for the D major chord. We play the first note of the chord, and then we're gonna add the bass. In this case, is the third string, the fret number 2. And this rhythmic variation works so well. It adds so much flow to the melody. Now let's see what's next. Exactly. So we have something else here. So we got the melody. So I am embellishing the melody with this sixth now. So I'm playing the melody. And then the last three notes, I am adding more color to the notes by playing another note lower. So it's 3 and 4, 2 and 2, and 0 and 0. And this is something that you can do quite often to add more color to the melody. Yeah, so we finished with this thing. So we are playing the melody, and then we have it's a nice embellishment. It is done with this technique called hammer on. So we play the fret 2, we hammer the fret 3, and we pull off the same note back to the fret number 2. Then we have the second string open and the fret 2. So I'm just plucking the first note and then the fret number 2 again. So it's hammer on, pull off, and I pluck the fret number 2. And I finish with. Now let's try section 3. Again, we are still using a very controlled strum. And sometimes, you have to strum all the way up to the second string. We don't strum all the strings. Now here's the over ringing. I'm playing 3 notes, the third string open, the fourth string fret number 4, and the third string again. But they are always ringing out all together. Second chord, the F major, with the same melody. And then we have the same melodic idea. Exactly. Again, you can always make the melody more powerful by adding an additional note instead of we have two notes. And then just the melody. And I think we finish with just the melody. Yeah, and notice also dynamics. Very important. Don't play everything the same. Like this melody starts with the piano, which means it's quiet, it's played quiet. And then I increase the volume as I am reaching the top note. And again, I'm gonna embellish the melody with this lovely sixth. And then the third. And we finish with. It's kind of a slightly different melody. Which is played with a lot of over-ringing.